Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy Frols14 back again for another video. Today we have week 1 of the WSS new league. I joined I guess about a month ago, and then it's taken a fair while to start. But yeah, for those who know, I'm kind of taking a break from league. I'm normally in a couple, but this is going to be my only league until I finish uni and all that kind of stuff in a couple of months. So I'm just going to use this league to kind of get some content up and I guess brushing up, improve my skills, looking into the summer where I'll probably join a couple more leagues. So I didn't do a draft analysis, but my team is right there on the screen. Metagross, we have Garchomp, Florges, Crobat, Galvantula, Kamala, Alola Persian, Mega Abomasnow, Heatran, Manaphy, Z Manaphy, Mesprit, and Golurk. So, yeah, I didn't get the draft analysis up, I literally don't have time, so sorry for that, but I'll go through my team and that throughout the season. Today our opponent is the Dragonairbus United, coached by Rob, a really nice guy. So his team is Thundurus, Therian, Mamoswine, Dhelmise, Alola Muck, Aromatisse, Masquerain, Mega Venusaur, Latias, Lucario, Regirock, and Leopard. So, looking at his team, breaking down his team during the week, obviously Thundurus T is his Z-Mon user, massive threat to my team, massive threat to any team really. We've got Mamoswine, massive threat as well. Dhelmise and Alola Muck, I was probably expecting one of them, but I wasn't too worried. Aromatisse I wasn't very expecting. Masquerain, I was kind of 50-50. Mega Venusaur I thought would 95% come. Also with Latios, so I thought Thundy, Mamo, Mega Venusaur and Latios would come. Lucario I didn't think because I had a lot of stuff to kind of deal with it. Regirock don't expect. Leopard, I don't think that's coming either. So yeah, those 4 mons, Thundy, Mamo, Latios and Mega Venusaur, are what I'm going to build around. And then I'm just going to back myself to beat the 2 roll mons that he brings. So yeah, so we'll get straight into the team builder now. So if it works, there we go. First of all, we got Manaphy. So Manaphy was the first Pokemon I put on the screen. So his team should be appearing to the right of screen just about now. There we go. If you look at his team, Manaphy absolutely destroys his team. So he doesn't really have a very good switch in at all. I'm only bringing water and ice coverage. It hits pretty much everything I need to. Mega Venusaur, if I get a tail glow up, will still be taking lots of damage. And yeah, so I thought I'd bring the extra setup just so I could. Obviously, I'm gonna boost. I've got Rain Dance boost as well with Z Rain Dance. And we got Surf and Ice Beam to hit really hard. We have the Wartorium Z, so I can hit it with a Hydro Vortex if I don't want to use a Rain Dance, but I don't see why I wouldn't want to. So I've got a pretty bulky Manaphy. We're going for Modest, so we've got with the special attack plus Tail Glow and Rain, it's going to be hitting so hard. He doesn't have a switch in at all on his team, and we've got enough speed EVs to outspeed the Mamo at max speed, which I really want. If it's not Scarf, then I can just bop it, and yeah, outspeeds a couple of, obviously Mega Venusaur and a couple of other things as well. Thundy and Latios and Lucario do outspeed, and obviously Leopard, but I'm not too worried about that as I'm bulky and I can take a hit. Next Pokemon, we have Crobat, and I forgot to nickname my mons this week, so yeah, that's not great, but yeah, so I brought Crobat because it just hits his team really hard. I pretty much bought it to deal with Mega Venusaur, as I can switch into it a lot. It can't really do much to me. And Choice Banded Brave Bird will absolutely bop the Mega Venusaur. He doesn't really have a switch into this either. I guess Regirock, but I'm not really expecting it. So... And I got the U-turn, where I can just U-turn out if he does bring Regirock or something like that. I got the Cross Poison too, hit stuff like Aromatisse and stuff like that hard. And I got Frustration, so a bit of a weird mood. I got the Zero Happiness, but Thundy T is a pretty nice switch in, so I can 2-hit KO that with frustration. And if I get rocks up, it'll get bopped as well if it's not scarfed. And we've got enough speed to outspeed the Latios. Next we have our Choppleberry Alola Persian. We've got enough speed to outspeed the Latios again. We've got Choppleberry. We've got the fur coat so we can take hits from Mamoswine. Unless it's Life Orb, then I probably won't be taking hits very well. But we do get the double defense, and we've got Choppleberry for the superpower, and obviously for Lucario as well. And even Regirock and some other things can carry fighting coverage, stuff like Thundy. We've got Parting Shot. This is a very, very important move, so I can kind of pivot into other mons. Weaken stuff like Mamoswine, Thundy's attack and special attack. We've got Foul Play just in case he wants to set up with something. We've got Toxic to whittle down some of his mons. We've got Fake Out just so I can scout sets and slowly weaken other mons. As I said, we've got a little bit of attack for the Foul Play and max defense for the Alola Persian. Next we have a Choice Scarfed Heatran. So a little bit of tech with Choice Scarfed Stealth Rocks. I'm thinking I might lead with this and just get up rocks, as if it's not Mamoswine or Thundurus, I can pretty much take a hit from anything or Lucario and set up my rocks and switch out. Then I've got a bit of a weird got a bit of defenses for def so I can live hits, and got enough in special attack where I can pick up some handy kills, and then a little bit in speed as well. Can't really remember what that was to outspeed, but it doesn't matter. Maybe, I think it was a Alola Muck, but I'm Choice Scarfed anyway. Oh no, sorry, that was enough speed Scarf so I can outspeed the Latios at max speed. I've got all the coverage we need. He's got a few thick fat users, but they'll still be taking a fair bit of damage. Obviously Heatran 130 base special attack, so that's pretty nice. The next Pokemon is one of my favourite Pokemons, Kamala. I am an Aussie, as we know, and a little koala definitely tickles the heartstrings. We've got the Silk Scarf Kamala, because it's got 115 base attack, so that's really, really nice. And it is quite bulky as well, and it's got wish support. So this is my Rapid Spinner. I really want to keep rocks off the field for Crobat and Mega Abomasnow, and even like stuff like Manaphy and that. I don't want to take in unnecessary chip. And this one actually takes on, obviously it's pretty weak. As you can see, I've got 4 mons that are weak to fighting, but we do have Crobat to switch into that. So I'm probably expecting Lucario, even though my team can deal with it quite nicely, the way I've set it up. I can take a hit from Mamoswine with the HP, I can take a hit from Thundurus if it's not Z-move, and I can take a hit from pretty much anything. I've got the Sucker Punch priority for stuff like Latios, and if stuff's low health like Thundy, I can Sucker Punch it. We've got Return Stab just to hit everything pretty hard. With Silk Scarf, it actually does a lot. We've got Comatose, obviously a very nice ability, just in case he's Sleep Powder, Mega Venusaur or something like that, or trying to Toxic me, Alola Muck, Toxic or something like that. So this mon is really, really important. Probably Persian and Kamala are the 2 most important mons, role mons this week, and then we got Manaphy and Crobat to hit extremely hard. My last mon is, if it works, there we go, Mega Abomasnow. So this mon, I'll say, I got the idea from a friend called Falcon. He used it in the NBA, won a championship with it. Really, really hard mon to kind of pull off, but I had a talk with him and I looked up on the net, and just from experience what mons pair well with it. Obviously Heatran takes poison, steel, flying type attacks that are super effective against Abomasnow, so that pairs really well. Kamala, Wish, Heal, Bell support, Crobat, Defog, Alola Persian, Parting Shot, and Manaphy Threat as well. So, and other mons in my squad also do pair with this very well. So this, it didn't have a good matchup at all this week, so I was expecting him to expect me not to bring it. So I just thought I'd bring it as a threat. I got Ice Shard priority for stuff like Thundy, Delmise, Latios, and stuff like that. Then I got Giga Drain coverage from Mamoswine, Regirock if it comes, and a couple of other things, and then Blizzard hits extremely hard in Hail. And we got the Earthquake coverage for Lucario. I got a little bit in attack, a little bit in special attack. I didn't really need that much because it still hits his team extremely hard. And then we got the rest in defense and Spadef. So very bulky Mega Bomber Snow this week. I just wanted that so I could live a hit, like something like a superpower. I'm pretty sure I can live, and other stuff like Sludge Bomb, Mega Venusaur, and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. I haven't done the calcs because, as I said, I'm pretty busy, so I can't do that kind of stuff. But I'm pretty sure, and stuff like Regirock and Leopard, Alolan Muck, even with Poison Jab, you can live a hit and then deal lots of damage out to it. So yeah, and I've bumped up special defense just so I can take a hit from Thunderous if it's not Z-move, and yeah, stuff like Latios and stuff like that as well. So that's the team this week. We got obviously a Z Rain Dance offensive Manaphy. We got a choice banded Crobat. We have a phasing Alola Persian, or not phasing, a parting shot Alola Persian. We've got a Scarf Rocks Heatran. We've got a bulky Rapid Spinner Kamala, and Wish Support obviously, and just a threatening Mega Bomb Snow, pretty bulky. So that's the team for GG. It's Rabombi, and really looking forward to this battle. Alright guys, so here is the battle. So as we can see, he bought the 4 threats that I thought and built a lot for. So he bought Mega Venusaur, Mamoswine, Latios, and Thunderous T, as we expected. Obviously, why wouldn't you bring him the very good mons? Then he bought the 2 roll mons in Alola Muck and Regirock. I was kind of half expecting Alola Muck, but not Regirock. I don't really have much for it at all except Manaphy and I guess a Bomber Snow. But I'm sure we can deal with it. So we'll get into the battle. So I lead off with Alola Persian, sorry. He leads off with Regirock. So I'm pretty certain that he's going to go for rocks here. So I get a parting shot into Manaphy. I feel it's the perfect opportunity to go into Manaphy as he does set up his rocks. So here I wouldn't normally set up turn 2, but I thought if I could get a Z Rain Dance up, I can outspeed just about anything, and then even a Tail Glow up, and I can dent his team. So he does switch out, which is fair enough, into Alola Muck. So I get the Z Rain Dance off, which is pretty nice. Get that Rain Boost as well. So here, I'm expecting to KO it with a Tail Glow, and I'm not expecting him to be offensive, so I think I could take 2 Poison Jabs, which I can quite easily. I don't get Poison, which is really nice, but I got the Rain up anyway, so it wouldn't matter. So now I can take it out with a Surf. Because here I'm thinking, shit, I could almost sweep his whole team here, because I'm pretty offensive, but I forgot that Regirock actually gets sturdy, so he has the IAPA Berry as well. He does use Explosion, which is a pretty smart play, just in case he didn't take me out, or otherwise he pretty much would have been screwed. So the rain stops too, which is nice. We go into the Alola Persian here. I'm looking to get another parting shot off, which obviously I'm quicker. So I've got 2 choices. I can go into Heatran or Crobat. I choose Heatran just so I can get up rocks. Obviously I'm choice Scarf. Don't expect him to take me out with anything. So he knocks off, which is a pretty smart play, a pretty good bring. But that doesn't matter, as we do set up our rocks here, which is really nice for Thunderous. But we do get crit. Obviously with the down attack and my investment, we could have taken 2 of them. But it doesn't matter, it's Pokemon, so that happens. So here I'm like, he's down special attack, down attack. It's a perfect opportunity to get a rapid spin off. So I didn't want Crobat and a Bombus mode to take unnecessary rocks damage. So he knocks off my Silk Scarf, which isn't ideal, but we still can hit pretty hard. So here, he goes through Giga Drain. It's doing nothing because of the special attack drop, so I'm going to Wish up here. Kamala is low-key good, so it's nice to see it put in a bit of work. Here, I'm like, he can't take me out, so I just return. I'm going to see damage off on this Mega Venusaur. So we do a lot, just about 70%, which is really good. So here I do a bit of a misplay. So he brings the Latios. I thought he might defog, but I thought just in case he attacks, I get my Wish back. So I go for the Sucker Punch. thinking if this works, I've pretty much won the game. But he does default, which was really frustrating. Very poor play on my behalf. So here he goes off back into his Mega Venusaur. So here I just go for a return. It did 35 or 34%. With the Silk Scarf, it would have been doing even more. So we can tell he's not physically defensive. Most likely either special defensive or just HP. I don't think he's offensive either. So here I'm like, if he doesn't have recovery, we can take this on. So I just wanted to scout to see whether he has recovery. I probably should have wished there, to be honest, and then attacked, but it was a slight misplay, but it doesn't really matter in the long run. So I go for a wish here, sorry. Here, I could have switched into Crobat. I could have switched into probably Mega Bombsmo as well. But I wanted to risk the roll here. If it did take me out, I could go into Crobat and then start killing stuff. But I thought, if I lived, I could get this down, because I don't think it's got recovery, as I probably thought he would have went for Synthesis there. So we risk it, and luckily we live on 1%. That could have been a real big game changer if he was able to take us out. So we get our wish back. So here I'm just going to fire off another return. He's going to Giga Drain. We're not going to be able to take it out, but it's going to do about 40% again, which it does. So here I'm thinking, oh, he's probably going to switch out, I guess, to keep his Mega Venusaur around, but he pretty much dies to anything now. Crobat comes in, it kills it. Lola Persia comes in, it kills it. Mega's Bombstar with an Ice Shard. So he ends up pretty much sacking it off. I get the Sucker Punch off, and Kamali gets the kill. My little Koala, pretty high. See here, I think he's going to go for an Ice Shard, so I switch out into a Lola Persian. He goes to the knockoff, so he knocks off my Choble Berry. So here I'm thinking, can I live a superpower? I've got Fur Coat. I thought the safe play was just go for Parting Shot, just in case he does have it. Oh no, Fake Out. Sorry, just to. No, sorry. Then I go for a Toxic just to whittle it down. So I thought I could live a superpower here. He doesn't go for it. He goes for an Ice Crash. It does a hell of a lot because he is Life Orb. So now he's taking Life Orb damage and Toxic damage, which is really nice to me. So it's going to slowly whittle it down. So here I'm thinking he's probably going to go for another Icicle Crash. So if I Parting Shot into Mega Abomasnow, it's going to take it quite well, obviously with the down attack. And it will take Life Orb damage. But I'm not Mega'd yet, and it does take 44%, which isn't ideal for me. So right here, I'm thinking, can I live a hit? He's down attack. If he superpowers me, it has, obviously Mammoth 1 has Iron Head coverage as well. I'm thinking, I am very, very bulky, so I decide to risk it. I think I'm going to live any hit he decides to throw at me. Lucky he was down attack, or he would have taken me out with that Iron Head, and I can Giga Drain and get off that health. Get that health back. So that was huge in this game, because now obviously I'm packing Ice Shard priority. So he makes a little bit of a misplay here. He probably should have went into the Thunderous to live a hit. But obviously he didn't know. He probably had a fair idea, but he didn't know I was packing Ice Shard. So obviously it does kill, because Mega Bombsnow's Ice Shard is very powerful. So here he goes into Thunderous. I was thinking he's probably packing Fighting Coverage or Steel or something, Flash Cannon or anything like that to take for my Mega Abomasnow, just in case I brought it. So I thought here, instead of, if I risked not Ice Sharding and hit a Blizzard and he didn't kill me, that's game over. But I thought I'd make the safe play and just Ice Shard here. So I send off an Ice Shard, does 63%, and he is the Z move, All Out Pummeling, so we are going to die, obviously. Even from full, we're probably going to die as well. So here, I've got three choices. I've got Crobat, I can come in because we know it's not Scarfed, and kill with a Frustration. I could go into Kamala and Sucker Punch, and with Hail, obviously it'll die. It probably could have killed it without Hail, but it would have died anyway. It would have been maybe a 2-0. Or I can go into a Lola Persian. I thought I'd Fake Out here, just to be safe. There's one more turn of Hail left. And I just thought I'd Fake Out here. So now, Foul Play does kill from this range. It probably would have killed from the other range. I just wanted to be safe. Hail stops. and Thundy isn't scarfed, so we are able to take out the Thunderous Therian. GG to Rabombi. Rob, he is a really nice guy. One of the nicest guys I've met in League. He's really respectful, nice dude. Everyone in the league loves him, even though it's new. And yeah, it was a really good game. It was close. Like, I got a low HP Persian and Kamala. Crobat didn't do anything and it was full health, but still, if a few things went his way here and there, he could have won. So we're very, very happy to get the 3-0 and start the WSS off with a win. We'll take any win, but a 3-0, really good victory, I'll definitely take. Next week, we got the Adelaide Agrons and a guy named Pichu. I think he's a fellow Aussie as well. Nice dude as well. Apparently he's a really good battler, so we're going to have our work cut out for us. But yeah, hopefully we can build on this week 1 win and do really well this season. We got obviously a Mega Obomasto. It's a really weird team, it is, but I think it's going to work out for me. So yeah, thanks guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed. We'll be back for week 2 next week, and yeah, leave a like, comment, or even sub if you did like this video. If you do want to comment and maybe let me know some things you'd like to see in future battles with movesets and stuff like that, definitely open to listening to that. As I said, I'm just using this as a fun league to enjoy. I really just want to enjoy Pokemon again. Like, it hasn't been enjoyable for me the last couple of months, so with how busy I am and stuff like that. So yeah, thanks guys for listening, and have a good one, and I'll see you next time.